Looks like Prince Harry could be on the edge, quite literally. And as ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. Nice to see you. Hope you're well today. And for those that are going to bed, as somebody pointed out to me very astutely the other night, they said, Neil, not everybody's having a good morning. It's the end of the night in certain, I know it is in certain parts of the world. So if you are going to bed, don't give yourself nightmares, as they used to say on Crime Watch. For those that don't know that program, we used to have a program over here called Crime Watch, out on a Thursday night. It was on BBC, and they used to reenact all of these terrible crimes. And then the guy at the end would say, now, whatever you do, don't give yourself nightmares going to bed. What else were you going to do? I can see I might be giving a few of you nightmares just looking at me. You know? Seriously, whatever you do, if you're getting up just now, have a wonderful day. If you're going to bed, hope you've had a lovely day. And sleep tight, as they say. Get a rest. You know, we could all do with it, couldn't we? Back as ever, of course, to your breaking royal story of the day. The story really just keeps developing and developing, doesn't it, when you think about it? Because, you know, Prince Harry now has finally agreed that he's going to come over. I think by a lot of persuasion, shall we say. I mean, I've told you before, I think this is very strange when you consider that both of his children will miss out on such an historical event. And when you look back at, say, Princess Anne and Prince Charles, who did attend their mother's coronation, it's something that they're stuck with them, hasn't it, all their lives. I mean, you know, Prince Charles was talking recently about how he remembers his mother rehearsing in Buckingham Palace, you know, with the robes and the crown. It's that sort of thing. Such a shame they're missing out on that. But of course, as everybody's now saying, well, at least Harry's coming. Or is he? According to a very good source, you see, Prince Harry's wishy-washy, a little bit dilly-dally about it, because as one can imagine, he's now having to face the music very much alone. And this is a particularly difficult thing for him, because as we know, you know, and I'm not being unkind here, he has obviously many problems internally, things that haven't been resolved clearly for many years. But the bottom line is he chose to air them in public, you know, and rather graphically, not just about his stepmother, Camilla, basically saying she was colluding with the British media, but all sorts of negative stories regarding his elder brother, Prince William, and of course, you know, other situations like that. And it's strange to think, isn't it, that the supportive wife that he talks about so lovingly and glowingly, even with the dedication in that book, is nowhere to be seen. I mean, the bottom line is, even if she didn't attend the coronation, she simply could travel with him with the two children and stay at their destination. Some seem to think it's Frogmore Cottage. I'll let you know as that develops. But what's interesting is, no, she's decided he's going it alone. Now, obviously, this is going to trigger a lot of problems. And according to that very good source, you see, Harry, while he does want to attend, is rather nervous about returning, as one can imagine. Imagine facing the room of Princess Anne and of course the Duchess of Edinburgh. Yes, not going to be easy given the fact that you've been unfavourable about them. Now, personally, you know, as ever, we like to remain impartial. I would like to see that he does return just to support his father. But for those that are saying it's a cut and dry deal and he will be back in 2 weeks' time, nothing is assured, according to a very good source, until Harry's actually on the plane. And as he spoke out in those Apple TV series, as he descends into London on the plane, a lot of anxiety kicks in. So let's just hope, for the sake of the coronation, and it doesn't turn into some kind of Harry and Meghan drama, that he can actually deliver what is truly needed on that very special day, and that is simply support for his father, King Charles III. It's a developing story, and when I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.